Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So South Carolina's offense starts in less than ideal field position off that poor return. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about it over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Watch the call here. The drive begins with excellent field position. Back to throw. It's Thompson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A completion makes it second and short. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And it'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We could start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Ball handed off. Powers through the tackle.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? As the first down, still on the move. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's inside the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Catch is made. Room to run here. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the defense look slow that time. And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Play action here on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. They take away.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
The Gamecocks line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. Holding, receiving team. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw. It's Thompson. Catch made over the middle. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Now we run a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. First down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The short completion at the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball. But the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Going to try to use his legs here. Brought down to the 47, and that will leave the sticks.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And the Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving. They try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Powerful running into the secondary. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Back to their 11-yard line at 2nd and long. The shotgun running play call. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid deep.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bama.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. He's past the 30. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Pulls it in. It's Owens. Tackled, but first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice...
Just trucks through the defender. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the Gamecocks trying to punch it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And now here comes the point after attempt. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Thompson. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Long enough and good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback.
And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They go up 18 after the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Love to watch his quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He slings this one deep down the left side. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here for that 5-yard penalty. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over eager that time. Defense. Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And it's a bunch formation. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaking free at the 35. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient, playing smart at the position, and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He eludes a tackle. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Dropping back, it's Thompson. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Here comes the bunch formation. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And bulldozing his way through. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Tie.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go to that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. An effective play, good for a first down to the 35.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Eludes the rush. Breaks free. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the beatdown continues. And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback still with the football. In the clear at the 25. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and
and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Alabama. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw. Getting
set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down at the 44. It's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He's going to take off here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the right side. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, you're talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Looking for the wideout. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Thompson. Looking to scramble. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackle made after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Bama. This offense is still clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Thompson. Quick throw to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute, you're up by a couple scores. All of a sudden, you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Gets rid of it on the move. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, South Carolina. It was a foot race and he won it. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as he goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Thompson. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Tie. So a huge score, but now with the conference championship on the line, Kirk, they got to get the ball back and score again.
This may decide the result of the conference championship right here. All of the focus are going to be on the special teams units. Who's going to get this onside kick?
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Pressure is coming. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down. But what would be the play call?
Fourth down. Look at it throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And this one is right through. After the clutch field goal, they'll kick it off here. The offense has a long way to go. Need a touchdown and not much time. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the football. And the junior able to get home with the sack. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Mayor of the Bird.
That is shit.